Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Stream Dialogue. Today, we do a brief analysis of the U.S. Special Envoy visit to Bamako, Mali. So, this came after a previous visit by the U.S. Special Envoy to Ouagadougou in May 2025, earlier this year. So, many people are skeptical, of course. Many are saying we can't trust these people. We can we have to be very careful, and rightly so. But when it comes to state relationship, this is not built on emotion emotions, I would say. And something in particular about this meeting, this US envoy was received by the minister of foreign affairs of Mali, Minister Abdoulaye Diop, in Bamako. This is to show that the AES is an important geopolitical reality. Many states have sent envoys over the past few months. Earlier this week, we saw the Egyptian envoy visiting Burkina. I think they visited Niger and also in Bamako as well. Earlier this year, we saw even the president of Sudan, General Al Burhan, in Bamako, Mali. We see Turkish envoy. We saw a Turkish envoy. We saw envoys from basically all players around the world. Those who have interest in Africa as well. We even saw the Algerian trying to provide humanitarian aid to Burkina Faso, and I think a bit to Niger, while trying to destabilize Mali, trying to play double diplomacy their games. But yes, the AES is a important geostrategic space. The Confederation is really gaining recognition. We're happy for that. So what Uncle Sam's envoy is doing is nothing new. It's nothing new. They're they're trying to reach out. Of course, we will see where that goes. No, from my knowledge, no agreements were signed. No deals, as they like to put it, were signed. Us as Africans or African people, we have this never-ending fear that as soon as especially our revolutionary leader, as they get, you know, in contact with any of these imperialist power, then there's this fear of them being overthrown. And though that is the case, but when it comes to state relationship, we can't avoid that. It cannot be avoided, and it's for us African to learn that our leaders, especially these revolutionary leaders, have the intelligence, have the software that can cope in this time. Because a lot of us have hope that these leaders have learned from the past. And what all these people are coming to the AES, well, not all of them, but most of them are coming, is because a lot of their destabilization tacticals failed. Remember in May, during the first visit of the US envoy, this administration envoy to Ouagadougou, that was right in the midst or right after the huge destabilization attempt coming to Cote d'Ivoire and other states in Burkina, where they tried to basically overthrow the Burkina revolution. Us as African, we need to have faith and trust in the Sahel, in the AES leaders. And I think that we have not really spoken much about is that the Sahel, the Confederation, the Sahel leaders coordinate diplomacy. They coordinate their diplomacy. So one state won't make a decision that will undermine the other state. They're trying to speak with one voice on the international stage. We saw with the shooting down of the Malian drone by the Algerian regime. Niger, Burkina Faso took steps, but even during those steps, they were strategic in their steps. They recalled their ambassador. Algeria then closed its airspace to Mali. Mali did the same, but strategically, Burkina Faso and Niger did not close their airspace to Mali, to Algeria, pardon me. So these leaders are very strategic. They are very intelligent people around them. What is going on in the Sahel is unlike anything before. They have understood international relation and how to relate to international cooperation. So we applaud that. And to go further, why everyone is sending their envoy, the AES cannot be ignored. It is rich in resources. The security situation is improving rapidly. They're gaining momentum. They're gaining strength, and everyone has said they want to protect their interests within the Sahel state. But I think we're in a different time now. Like the leaders have said before, the sole interests of their people come first, and no power, no power's interest will supersede the interests of the AES. As you see, when it comes to African leaders, especially recently, a lot of leaders are being summoned here and there. If you look at the AES leaders, notably Burkina, Captain Traore, Mali, and General General of the Army Assimi Goita, the only visit is to China and Moscow. And these are new partners that are offering things that Africa have never seen. Nuclear power plants, gold refinery, solar power plants, and a lot of things, lot of development. We even see railway system being constructed in the AES in Burkina. There's talks about it in Mali. I think there are efforts to start building that. And this is where I think Uncle Sam will find himself behind. They're offering to fight terrorism. Okay, that's good, but Mali needed help to fight terrorism when the country was de facto divided. The country was near to collapse. The AES needed help while these powers were present. But ladies and gentlemen, the AES leaders understand all this. Uh, we are not too worried. States will talk. States will discuss stuff. Even states that are at war, you will see envoys visiting back and forth. This is not the first, and this won't be the last regarding the AES of. And look at France. France still has its embassy in Burkina and Mali. Still, there's the relation, but this relation has to be on a respect basis. Respect the sovereignty of the AES, and this is what the AES leaders are pushing: respect of sovereignty, respect of the strategic partnership, respect of African people. I will say, and with this, you can see that Africa is in a new dynamic, and I think that leaders has to push this where instead of being told what you need, you are saying if you have this or that, then we can cooperate. The time for being dictated to should be over. We hope to see more of this, where rather than our leaders are being summoned to Western capital, they themselves will go to Africa because what they want is in Africa. what they can provide in the West, Africa can find it elsewhere. So, ladies and gentlemen, what we see is that the AES is moving forward. Um, for those who are, skeptical, we are always skeptical. We are always we watch international relations. We've seen the past. We see what these people are capable of. But state to state relationship is not built on emotion. We approach it tactically, strategically, and the AES is doing great. I hope other countries can follow suit very soon. So thank you so much for joining this video. If you like it, please give us a thumbs up. We try to do great analysis on the African world and how whatever is going on in the world, how it affects African people. Because you won't find stuff like this on your television. You won't find stuff on this on your media, or even on social media. People are just here to elicit emotion from viewers. We're not here to do that. We're here to analyze. We can't help being emotional sometimes, but we analyze things. We try to put things in perspective. So thank you so much for joining this video. Give us a like and thumbs up. Thank you.